Hello everyone, Noto Addiction speaking here, and in today's video we're going to discuss man loses his entire life savings because of his gambling addiction. If you're new here or you already been here, go and click that like button, go ahead and comment, go and subscribe, click that notification bell so you'll be notified whenever I drop a video. And without further ado, let's go and get into this topic. But first of all, I really appreciate all the support and the viewership and people sharing their stories and coming together in the comments and just supporting the channel overall. I appreciate all of you guys for coming here and actually giving my channel some attention. You could have been anywhere else in the world watching any other content, but you chose to watch mine, and I really appreciate it. I'm glad that I'm having an impact and touching lives with this here, because this what it's all about. It's definitely what this is all about, and that's why I'm sharing all this content. That's why I'm sharing all these stories, because this is what's important, helping us come together and all of us having some type of outlet and getting some type of understanding into what's going on with us, especially battling an addiction such as a gambling addiction like this, and multiple addictions as well. So we definitely, it's a widespread thing, and I appreciate all of you guys for coming by my channel and showing me support and love support. I really appreciate all of you guys that come and spend some time with me. But with that being said out the way, getting all sentimental and stuff, but so this guy named Togi, he basically is explaining how he lost his entire life savings on plinko balls. I believe that's what it is. So I'm going to go in and roll this clip, and I'm going to come back and I'm going to talk about it.
Long story short, I gambled away my life savings on plinko balls. It was all live streamed. And plinko balls got the best of me. When I was fucked up, I'm not proud of it. I'm actually pretty embarrassed about it. I'm glad I didn't delete the streams because it's a good learning moment. I almost deleted all the streams because I was so embarrassed. But yeah, I fucking spent my life savings on plinko balls. And I, like, seriously, like, it's gone. I'll fucking play some of the clips right now.
In honor of the 130 to start with. I'm just for you right now. It's Uganda. We're just gonna 130 really quick, then we're gonna go to roulette.
As you can see, really has a lot of regret in his eyes. Have a lot of he's feeling really like bad about talking about it. He really couldn't believe that he bet his entire life savings playing plinko balls, and did it on a live stream with thousands and thousands of people watching. So Togi is basically this guy. He's basically like, he's a fitness influencer, but a lot of people say he's a lot of cringe. A lot of people say he's a bad influence because his promotion of this type of things, his in substances he uses, that I'm not really going to get into in this particular video. But what I want to say is, he actually has a really bad gambling problem, and he's still gambling as well. He still get on his live stream and he's still gambling even after losing his entire life savings. But I want to go on and talk about a lot of people that's probably been in my comments. I've seen this comment a couple of times, that of a person saying that they went into their life savings and they've gambled a big chunk of their life savings, and it was like, I didn't care, I was just going to get the rest of it out the way. And you know what, that's really demoralizing for a person to accumulate this type of money, save this type of money over this amount of time, and for it to just be gone out of nowhere. This is ridiculous. Just for it to be gone out of nowhere, seems like nowhere, after you're just gambling it just in a snap of a finger. Because a lot of these games, they get to the point where the stakes are getting so high where you can gamble a whole lot of money in just a few clicks. A whole lot of money. Life savings could be gone in about 3 and 4 clicks, probably 1 or 2 clicks, depending on the stakes of a lot of these games these days. It's getting extremely dangerous, the levels of stakes that they've taken it to. So to have all that years of saving, years of having plans to do something with the money, probably is going to try to set yourself up for life, set yourself up for the next few years of life, or never, and your new endeavors of what you want to do, and to have it gone and sucked away from this addiction, battling with this addiction, thinking that you could just go and play, and things are going to be okay, I can double this up, and I can really just go and sell off home free, and to be able to and have and to be in a predicament. Excuse me, I'm sorry about the words, Letty. To get yourself in this predicament where you lost all that money is extremely stressful. That's the kind of stuff that makes those thoughts go like ringing off. That's really strong right there, because you put time into this. You put time into this, all this time that you spent accumulating this money, thinking about what you're going to do with it, build up all the discipline to save this money and put it aside. Like, I'm not going to use, I'm going to use this. This is for later on in life. This is for later on in life. To be swept by this predatory and prison of an addiction, and swept under the rug and swept under his wing and in the bondage of its chains. And you just go and just splurge it all out with nothing to show for it. With nothing to show for it, and no consequences for the culprits, for the people that's promoting this, for the people that have these types of machines and stuff out. Even though nobody's putting a gun to your head saying you need to gamble and do this, nobody's doing that. But with all these advertisements and with all these lures and all this other stuff, you're psychologically you're psychologically almost being forced and lured in, like how a succubus will lure you in, or how the sirens lead those sailors to the cliffs over there to crash their ships and stuff like that. So it's not like nobody's making you sail by the cliffs and the jagged edges of the rocks in the ocean, but you're being lured there. You're being lured in by a whole big old, oh, I'm going to win this big amount of money. You got people saying they won this. You got all these people doing this and saying what they won. You're luring you in with the grand prize. Probably ain't had a lot of money, so you thinking I can put a good amount of money. You're not making as much money, might have the best living situation, but you feel like you can turn it around by going in there and winning the grand prize. And the money you've been spending and saving up for yourself, probably was saving up for a place, or saving up for you to have a better life, and you're doing that, and you end up gambling all that away. So it don't always have to be your life savings, but your life savings just makes it even way more demoralizing because you spent way more time. So the more time you put into something, the more invested you become into it. So this would make a person want to give up on life right here. You'd be like, I don't have nothing to live for. I don't have anything. I splurge everything away. Nobody's going to understand me because I just bet all this money away. If I tell somebody else that, oh, this is happening, that this happened, I saved up all this money and it's gone because I gambled it away, they're going to look at you like you're stupid. You have nobody to turn to. Nobody's going to take you seriously. And this is why this is a crazy thing. And there's no consequences for any of the people that's behind all of this. The people that are preying on people like this, that have these people coming back and back and back. It's almost like it's addicting. It's extremely addicting. It's really evil, to be honest with you. It's really evil. It puts your mind in horrible spaces to the point where make you do unspeakable things to yourself, your own well-being, promote self-harm to yourself, because you feel like there's no way out. You feel like you have nowhere else to turn. So this is just right here. I just want to share this story because this gets really serious, especially when you have stakes like this and you spent so much time and you had so much invested into this amount of money that was probably could have turned your life around. See him, he's getting way more money and way more money, way more money. But for a person that's just regular and that saved that money and accumulated that amount of discipline to save that money, and that's gone in just a one fell swoop or a couple fell swoops, that can be extremely demoralizing. That can make them not even want to live life anymore. You know? And there's a lot of people out there like that. That could be 2 or 3 paychecks for a person. That can be whatever. Whatever level of importance that amount of money had to you, that can still do that, because somebody might want to not live no more over $300 or over $50. You never know what type of lifestyle they're living and what living conditions a person has. So it's not always about the amount of money that's lost. It's about the psychological state of mind it puts you in. So if $50 is what you needed to eat and maybe would have got you through the next 2 days or next day to have a meal or something, then that's demoralizing to you. You lost that. You might be a person that's on the street, don't have nowhere to stay, and that $50 could have got you a meal for those next 2 or 3 days. And now you're feeling like, dang, I can't do anything because I didn't bet that away. That'd be enough for somebody not to want to do something. So it's not about the amount of money. It's about the effect it has. It's about the impact it has on you, on your mind. So it's not always about, oh, he lost 100K. Oh, you only lost $50. Oh, it's nothing. It's nothing. But that person feel like that $50 could have been everything to that person right then and there. You know what I mean? That $100 could have been everything to that person. So it's about the situation, bro. It doesn't matter about, and ladies and gentlemen, it's about how it makes you feel. That's the real thing right that's the real culprit with this. That's the real issue with this addiction right here. It puts you in a state of mind that's not conducive to wanting to live life. That's not conducive to making you feel the best about yourself. It makes you feel the worst about yourself. And when you in the mind state of feeling the worst about yourself, you don't care what happens to you. You don't care what you do to yourself. You don't care about what you would do to yourself that would have impact on others around you or that love you or feel a certain type of way about you. So that's the thing about this right here. I don't want to go too deep into it, but this is Noto Edition coming to you with another video. If any of this resonated with you in any way, shape, or form, please click that like button, comment, and subscribe. And click the notification bell so you'll be notified whenever I drop a video. And go on and share your stories in the comment section. I will try my best to respond to as many as I can. This is a lot that does come in, but do believe I do care, and I am here. And remember, guys, a gambler never wins until they quit. I'm out.
I'm all out of favors. Don't ask for nothing, had enough. They driving me crazy. And all I did was show them love. They turning to haters. As soon as I would tell them no, don't ask for nothing, had enough. And all I did was show them love. I did so much stuff for some people, they came up and now they never will admit it. They took all advantage of me.